Hello guys and welcome back to the sixth part of What Remains of Edith Finch. This series has been awesome and so indulgent. I'm so excited to just get into this next episode. Oh, what do you
Lewis
have
and I
here?
spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Beefing. Oh, nah, that's why TV I call. Oh yeah, this is the room I want. Let's get in.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed.
This is all the missing photos. Oh, jeez.
But I understand why we left.
What? Leaves. Jeez.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Like everything.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Little view, you can see the house. Pretty bird.
But it had to end one way or
Proper
another.
attic style. Oh, this is cool.
All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Look at this. I wish I had been friends like this. This is crazy. So Edith. Ooh. It's our story now.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
A present in the hallway.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom said the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Ooh, this is creepy.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning, okay?
Ooh. Oh, this is Edie.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Are we gonna get to
It
go
was
to the
first
house?
and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it.
Oh. I hope we get to go
When the
inside
fog
and
rolled
see.
in, I lost my way. I got turned around.
What?
For a while, I wandered. I started seeing things.
Jeez.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I
like-
saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back
Just their
to me.
possessions. Jeez.
Or maybe I came back to them.
The house. No. What are we gonna discover here?
Things I can't explain, but that I need you
perfectly
to
fine.
try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
Edie.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already
So we'll
gone.
never know what happened. Will we find out what happened, Edie?
After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it.
I hope we can find out.
A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot.
But what about mum?
The
Like,
rest
Edie,
happened
did she
pretty
never want to... I suppose she knew that what sort of curse was.
She got better for a while. And then she didn't. And then I was alone.
Oh no.
The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you.
Whoa.
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it.
Why?
I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now,
Nah.
things didn't work out that way.
So this is us being born.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Jeez. We won't ever know what happened that day really because it broke. It broke. That's crazy. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you really enjoyed this series. If you did, put a like on this video and subscribe to see more. Thank you very much for watching. See you later.